What's up, Detroit? How y'all doing? Y'all alright? Yeah. If you guys were around when Dr. King was marching, raise your hand. If you were around when he was marching, raise your hand. Man, that's over half the room. If y'all think that y'all would live to see a black president while he was marching, raise your hand. If you knew there would be a black president when Martin Luther King was marching, and you knew it, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's more than I ever thought it would be. This truly is a blessed day. I watched a documentary of Dr. King this morning, and every time I watch a documentary, I just learned some different things about him, bad or good, and it was just like, it brought me to the time, so yeah, I was impressed to be here.
All right.
I'm walking around tripping, because I think Moses got a problem. You see, he had to lead these people through Egypt looking at me like I just robbed them. I'm like, I'm not the one you need to be tripping with, because I got to go preach down in Harlem. And here come Dr. King, talking junk and want to argue. He putting his hands on me and he yelling at me in my face. I say, get your fingers out my face. If you got beef, you know who to see. Gandhi got down behind me. Martin pushed, I fell to the ground. Samson grabbed me by my neck and I knew it was going down. He picked me straight up off my feet like he could bench press 1,000 pounds. I started screaming for my life, but I'm telling you, you couldn't hear a sound. The place didn't look like paradise and the streets wasn't paved in gold. I was between a rock and a hard place. It was hard knocks is what I was told. Mother Teresa came walking up to me and she talking sharp and bold. The look she gave pierced through my mind. I'm telling y'all, this lady was cold. They put me on a chariot of fire. There were blades swinging at my feet. I'm looking down at the other end. There's a bloody lamb in the seat. I tried to turn my head, but he kept forcing it back for me to see. I'm looking down at this bloody lamb and he looking back at me. I seen the holes in his hands. I screamed out, Calvary! Is that the lamb who died for me before I came to be? Then they all bowed down as the lamb stood to his feet. But I passed out. Right there on the chariot of fire because I knew he was coming for me. He rubbed me on my head. He said, hey Goldie, feed my sheep. I tried to open my eyes and see, but I fainted and went back to sleep. He rubbed me on my head. He said, Goldie, feed my sheep. I tried to speak. The only thing that came out was, and they all just laughed at me. But David waved his hand and silence came back. He said, Goldie, feed my sheep. Then I could speak. I say, Lord, they're not going to listen to me. When they find out I'm from the city or the streets, when they find out I walk through prison and I sit there in my seat, when they find out the killers call me brothers and I call them brothers and sisters, Lord, they ain't gonna listen to me. He said, if you walk like me and you talk like me, when they see you, they'll see me. See, I was on the boat with Noah for 40 days, I made it rain. I was on the Mount Sinai with Moses, who was watching Abe, who wasn't watching Cain. And what about Abraham? You called him Grandpa Abe. I told him about the Israelite slaves. And what about Abraham? You called him President Abe. I told him free the African slaves. And what about David and Goliath? How a boy gonna fight a giant? And Joseph down in prison, were you paying attention when he was missing? It was me, Shadrach, and a bad Negro. There you go. There you go. But quit saying the bad Negro. Let it go. He was with Daniel and the lions. They were starving, he was crying. The lion said his tears smell like A1 on steak sauce covered in mushrooms, onions, frying. I ain't lying. He was with Jacob, Job, and Saul, Ringo, George, John, and Paul. The Beatles, they'll sing it all. We love you, yeah, yeah, yeah. We love you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know I can't turn back. How y'all doing, Detroit? Y'all alright? I'm gonna do one more, get out you guys' way. Just blessed to Man, I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah.
We're blessed to have you.
I'm so tight, I could make the sun rise at midnight. My light shines so bright, some disciples preach I'm too right, I'm out of sight. So deep into the mind, I'm considered micro dynamite. Blow up and leave you blind, just in time to deceive your mind and jump behind your hindsight. Playing with your mind, right? I'll leave you hungry for every line like a Muslim-owned swine night. Playing with your mind, right? You be dying to lose your mind like Holyfield at a Tyson fight on bike night. You dropped a dime, now your grandmother's doing time. She's like, baby, that ain't right. And since you're snitching, Grandpa said you're dying tonight. I'm like a typhoon at high noon, graduation day at high school. I kissed the principal in the mouth. I said, bye, fool. By the way, I left a bomb in the bathroom and I used it in the pool. Stay cool. I'm a national disaster. A tornado on crack. Wipe your house out, bring your dough back, and ask you, did you see that? Dorothy! Dorothy! Where your dog at? Where Toto go? You can't breathe because you can't sleep. I'll give you poetry from Goldie's no-dos. Kansas is gone. Call me Cassius, and it's on. You're a long way from home. You're in Hong Kong playing ping pong. You're playing against King Kong for some ho-hos and ding-dongs. You got a problem, don't get it wrong. I had 3 apples. My neighbor took 2 apples. How many apples I got left? 1? Wrong. I got 3 apples and a dead neighbor on the lawn. I just told y'all I got it going on. I'm still in Hong Kong. I saw a Chinese couple have a black baby. They named it Something Wong. Something Wong! Something Wong! Because they didn't know that, well, some young yo met some young bro in the ghetto. Yeah, you know. But before I unload the show, I'll be at your front door with the po-pos, selling C4, dough rolls, bagels, and cheese. Man, please. Mama, here come that man again. Knock me down and I'll be back again. Because I think I can, I think I can, I think I can win. Peace, y'all.